Hey, thanks for joining me, guys. I want to ask you this morning, what's a good excuse? I wore my excuse shirt today. See, I have a million excuses. Which one would you like? There's some comedy there, but there's also sadly some truth, because we all tend to have, kind of our playbook of excuses. Which one should I pull out now? And it really can hinder our thought process, which then hinders how high we can go. George Washington said, 99% of failures come from people who have a habit of making excuses. It's better to offer no excuse than a bad one. So when I read that, I'm thinking, bad excuse. So that means there are good excuses. Now, I've been looking a long time for a good excuse, so I was excited about this. So I started thinking, all right, well, maybe if I was stricken with some, debilitating disease that robs me of my ability to move to the point where I can't even speak, that would be a good excuse. And I thought, well, no. Because Stephen Hawking went on to become one of the premier physicists in the world. He couldn't even speak. He had to speak with the use of a computer. So what if I was born with no arms and legs, right? I mean, you can't expect me to do anything if I... No. See, Nick Vujicic was born with no arms and no legs, and now he tours the world as an evangelical motivational speaker. So you see, I guess if these people didn't use their circumstances, extreme circumstances, as an excuse, then what possible excuse could I have? You see, if we stop making excuses and start making and executing plans, we're shifting our mindset. We're training our minds to shift away from that instinctive, right? It's kind of human nature. That's why we all fight against the quickness of making excuses. So it takes some effort to retrain our minds to shift from focusing on, well, why I can't, to, well, how can I? And it's an empowering thing, because we really do kind of take control of our lives that way. Instead of making the excuse, we're now making plans to get us to where we want to be. And hey, look, all around us is inspiration. Stephen Hawking, Nick Vujicic. If these people didn't use the extreme circumstances that life dealt them as an excuse not to do something that they wanted to do, then what excuse do we have, right? So, words for thought. Words for thoughts. Thanks for joining me today. Have a fantastic day, and I hope you join me for some more Mindful Minutes with Dr. Rich Martin. Take care.